Welcome back, brothers and sisters of Christ. My name is Brianna and I'm back with another video. And for today's video is the last shall be first and the first shall be last. So I noticed that God is doing a new thing, okay? And this is a season where the first shall be last and the last shall be first. I noticed that everyone who were least expected to give their life to Christ has given their life to Christ. And I myself am one of those people. And, I'm talking about the people that, were counted out, were overlooked, were misunderstood, were unheard, the problem child, the outcast, the black sheep, the talk of the family, the ones that folks thought that there was no hope and no future for you, the ones that thought that you would never change. And there's many examples like this in the Bible, and he exalted those very people. Yeah, it's those people. God is using those people, those very people, and he's shutting the mouth of those who doubted you, because what they didn't realize is that they weren't just doubting you, but they were doubting God. They were doubting his power. They were doubting his ability to move in your life and to change you. God is using the least expected people for his glory. And for one, so people can see that he is God and that he can do any and everything. And because they see that he can do any and everything, then they too are going to want to be saved because of your transformation. The same one they talked about, the same one who they thought would never amount up to nothing, the same one they tried to count out. Because the thing about it is, when you look at somebody and it's like, wait a minute, this person was the least. I'm talking about the least expected to change, and they have given their life to Christ and they changed. If he changed that person, I know he can change me. So for one, it's to give God his glory. You can't put it on nobody else but God. In situations like that. Any situation. But that's one of the main situations. Like, wait a minute, he changed this person. That wasn't nobody but God. And for two, to show you that he loves you just as much as anyone else, and that he's never counted you out. Even when humans did count you out, he never left you. He never forsake you. To show you that he can use you despite your past. To show you that nothing is never too broken for him to fix. To show you who you truly are and have always been. To show you that he hasn't forgot about you. To show you that all the hard times wasn't for nothing but for a divine purpose. Because, see, for a long time, it always looked like only a certain group of people were saved or could be saved. Although we know that that wasn't true. That's what most of us saw, and that's what most of us thought. You know what I'm saying? We weren't seeing too many people that were like us and relatable that were being saved. But now we're seeing a lot of different types of people coming to Christ. Okay, we're seeing young people. And that was almost unheard of. Young people that's like, not under their parents' roof. They're not forced to live this life. They want to live this life. We're seeing some celebrities turn to Christ. We're seeing street men, people that were in the street turn to Christ. And not to say that these things was not happening before, but it's at a higher rate now, and it's more public. God is calling his children to him, okay? And he's also exposing the fake. You know what I'm saying? Those who claim Christ, okay, but they're not living it behind closed doors. Those who are not truly walking with him, regardless of what they say and how they carry themselves. There's so many people out here that is claiming Christ with their mouth, but they are not about that life. God is exposing them. He's exposing the fake, and he's rising up those who are truly living by his word. And we're going to see and watch a lot of people fall, as we already have at this point, who were first, but they're now going to be last. And we're going to see a lot of people, and we're going to watch a lot of people rise up who were last, and they're now about to be first. The ones who God truly sent, okay, his true prophets, the ones who were least expected, but they're on fire for God, baby. Okay, and they really living like that. They really live in that life, and they know him, and they know his word, baby, but they are the least expected. Oh, God is using them. He's raising them up. Those are his true soldiers. The ones who are not just saying it, but they're living it. Baby, because the thing about it is, for many are called, but few are chosen. And being called and being chosen are two different things, okay? A chosen one to me is whoever actually picks up the call, deny themselves, pick up their cross, and does the will of the Father. In order to be chosen, you must first pick up the call. Other than that, you're just like the world. You know what I'm saying? God can call you all day. If you don't answer, you is just like the world. God called many people. It's up to you to pick up that call. Once you pick up the call, that's when you become chosen to do the work of the Lord, to do the will of the Father. That's when you become set apart, baby. God is raising up his true prophets in this hour. Those who have a zeal for him and a passion for him and his word. And baby, it's not who and what people think or thought it would be. It's looking different these days. It's looking different these days. And something that really touched me, oh my goodness. This young man, it brings tears to my eyes. He used to be affiliated with NBA Youngboy, and he's been on his walk for years. And his story is it just brings tears to my eyes every time I hear it because of the life that he lived, that God saved him from. And I can say that I know for a fact that most people, if not all, never expected him to change, and that he was one of the last ones that people thought would change. But baby, God, baby. Oh my goodness. He is raising, oh my goodness. It's amazing. It's amazing. Like, we're literally seeing it play out. And, you know, these things had to happen in order for you to have a testimony today, you know. Those, you know, being counted out and all that stuff. Like, I just think about so many examples, you know, like Joseph. He's one of the main primary examples and stuff. But in hindsight, the enemy wanted you to look like the bad guy to everybody because he knew what you carried. But see, what the enemy intended and hoped for bad, God turned it around and used it for your good. All those situations you were in, God is using it for your good and his glory. It wasn't in vain. And God is planting his people in high positions. Oh my goodness. The first shall be last and the last shall be first. Like, we're literally watching it happen, and it's just so crazy. And the fake will be exposed. The fake will be exposed, and the people, the true prophets that the Lord is rising up is people that society would reject or decline, and people that people did not expect. But they are on fire for the Lord. So, if this word is not for you, it's for somebody else. Remember, I'm telling y'all this because I love y'all. God bless.